Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel for another lesson. Yes, another lesson in less than 2 weeks, I think. I don't know when I made the type signatures lesson thing anyway. Hope you guys can hear me and there's no problems. I'm gonna get cut right to the chase this time around. I don't think I'll fool around. So today I'm going to be talking about chord tapping or tapping over a chord. Chord tapping kinda sounds wrong, so I think I'll call it tapping over a chord. It's not. I know it's a kind of a nice technique. It's an ambient technique, I guess. It makes chords sound real nice. And before we start this, I want to say that it would be very nice if you had a good knowledge about the fretboard and where the notes are, and that I mean a full step down. So instead of standard tuning, I'm in C. Wait, sorry, DGCFAD. DGCFAD. So I'm one step down, so I'll be talking about the guitar one step down. So I hope you guys understand what that means. I hope you're not total beginners, because I doubt you guys could pick this up real quick then. So we're going to be tapping over chord formations. With our right hand we're going to hold, left. God, I'm mixing up everything today. So with our left hand we're going to hold out a chord, and with our right we're going to be tapping higher up on the neck and creating some interesting intervals. So there's this major scale, minor scale, how to construct them video and stuff I put up on YouTube, my first lesson. You guys check that out, you can learn about some music theory, major scales, etc. And from there, you should have a good knowledge about the fretboard, where the notes are, where certain notes are, and where the intervals are, and how scales are formed throughout the fretboard and stuff like that. So today I'm just going to show you guys 2 licks to get you started, and then I'll tell you how I use this technique. I really don't use it too much. It's just kind of nice. I made a song called Radiance on my channel which uses this technique. Go check that out if you have it. Self-advertisement. Yeah, so let's get started. So I'm gonna move into the camera. So let me see. Wait, hang on. Got interrupted there for a second. Yeah, so I hope you guys can see both my hands properly and stuff. So here I'm going to hold out a major chord formation. I hope you guys can see it. I'll move the guitar up a little more closer. That's a major chord. You guys should know how a major chord looks like. I'm not barring it, I'm just holding it out. If I were to tap that out, it would be 3 on A, 5 on D, 5 on well, technically this is one step down, so it's okay. How about this? 3 on the 5th string, 5 on the 4th string, 5 on the 3rd string, 5 on the 2nd string. And it's an A sharp or a B flat major chord in one step down tuning, one step down tuning. In standard it would be C. So I'm going to be, explaining it both ways. I know I'm kind of confused. So we're holding an A major chord, A sharp major chord, which should be your C major chord. So you keep the stationary, you keep your left hand completely stationary, just the chord remains there. Now I'm going to use our right hand to tap out a pattern. I'll first tell you what this pattern is, tap out the pattern for you, and then we'll continue on to other things. So first of all you're going to tap, just got the middle finger up. So first of all you're going to tap on the 12th of the 2nd string. Okay, let me just increase my volume. I bet you guys can't hear something. Okay, that's a bit too loud. Okay, there we go. That will be, yeah. So that's the first part. We're going to tap on the 12th and then pull off on the 2nd string. After that, we're going to go on the 3rd string, tap on the 11, slide to the 12th, and then pull off. Tap on the 11 on the 3rd string, slide to 12, and then pull off. So both of these together are I'll probably post a tab in the description below for you folks. Then after that we're going to tap on the 12th of the 4th string. As simple as that. So we got now we got one more. We're going to tap on the 12th of the 5th string, slide up to 14, then pull off. So all that is 12th on the 2nd, 11, 12 on the 3rd, 12 on the D or the 4th, 12, 14 on the 5th. So that's the first little riff lick idea thing. So just play that again. I'll definitely put a tab in the link below in the description below. Not a link, in the description below in a notepad format or something, I don't know. So that's the first little riff we're playing. So what we're doing when we are tapping over chords is we are holding a chord steady that has different intervals already. For a major chord we have root 5th octave and 3rd, and then we're adding certain intervals above it and letting it all ring out, so it sounds like there's notes being played and the chord being played simultaneously at the same time. I don't know how to describe the sound, but it's pretty interesting. And be careful to tap it out really clean, because you want this thing to ring out, you want the strings to ring out, so don't block out the other string when you're tapping. Okay, so that's the first pattern. I hope you got it. Put the tab below sometime soon, so you guys will be able to understand. And the next pattern is going to be really similar to that. Take yourself an A minor. You guys should know this. When in this it's actually G minor, but in one step down tuning it's G minor, but it's usually A minor for you folks out there. I'm taking these simple chords because most people know these chords. I don't want to use those jazzy chords yet. So you got the A minor, and with that you're going to repeat the same pattern with a few differences. We're going to do this instead. So the only difference is the same thing. Tap on the 12th on the 2nd string, pull off. 11th, slide to 12 and pull off on the 3rd string. 12th, pull off on the 4th string. But on the 5th string we're going to tap on the 9, slide to 10 and then pull off. Yeah, so that sounds pretty cool. Okay, so that's the second pattern. I'll leave a tab in the description below for that as well. So those are 2 chord tapping stuff to get you started. Just practice those to get your tapping hand alright and your chord hand steady, so you'll never go wrong with that. Just hold it really, relax and stuff, and then just go. I don't know, that was just some stuff, I don't know. Just practice that, and after that, when you're writing songs, or yeah, this is basically for writing songs and showing off, that's it. But I don't know, I'll just cut to the chase. When you're going to write something like this, take a chord first, a chord of your choice in any key, whatever, I don't care. You can pick some kind of diminished chord if you want, like this one. I don't know if this is diminished or augmented, or maybe it's neither, I don't know. I'll have to check that out. I'm not so sure about that chord. So pick a chord. I know, I guess I'll show you, and I'll try constructing something just to show you guys. So just pick any kind of chord. I'm going to take myself a minor 7 chord, a minor 9 chord. I'm going to place it, it's on the 5th fret. It doesn't matter, you can play it anywhere. Just don't play it too high up, otherwise it'll be kind of harder to tap out. It's it's kind of harder to tap on the much higher frets, you know. Not always, but you know, just keep it somewhere about the 12th fret when you're beginning to do this. After that, you can go crazy doing whatever you want. Don't let me hold you back. And after that, you want to pick certain tapping, you know, notes. You want to pick notes that are in the same key as whatever scale or whatever you're going to play, whatever scale you're going to play. I don't care. Like this is a B minor chord, I think. No, it's not a B minor. Sorry, it's a C minor chord. It's a C minor 9. So I know that certain notes up here belong to the scale. Well, technically this is, you know, if I think about the intervals in too much, it would take too much time, but just find the notes which are belonging to the scale of whatever chord you're playing in, whatever your scale you're taking. For example, this is a minor chord, so you can either use the minor scale or the Dorian scale. If you guys know about modes, then think about the Dorian scale, otherwise just forget about the Dorian scale. Just think about the minor scale and think about the notes that belong to the minor scale, that particular minor scale up here. So I think I chose a Dorian one for this. I'm not really sure, but don't think about that. So I'll just be playing notes up here. You can play around like that if you want, but so choose some notes, tap out in whatever way you like. You can mix up the, you don't have to go, you know, right from A to B and then back from B to A. You can mix it up. You can do it like that if you want. And as in the first two licks, I also added slides, so you can do that. And you can use 2 fingers if you want, if you have to. Okay, I haven't tried that out, but you can use 2 fingers if you're too uncomfortable doing it with just 1 finger. So add slides. Tap out the notes, pull them off, make sure they ring all clearly, and in no time you'll be making up songs that use these chord tapping patterns and stuff. It shouldn't be too hard. You guys should be able to do it pretty easily. Just practice those. I'll put the tab for the first 2 riffs. Practice those and start using chords and tap them as crazy. So I hope you enjoyed this little idea that's been used around for a while in prog rock and stuff like that. So I'll see you guys later for some other lesson. Muhahahaha.